is Val Taylor, and I wanted to come to you today to talk to you about some safety tips, because when you're in the kitchen, you are dealing with hot water, you're dealing with hot oil, you're dealing with hot pots and pans, quote unquote cookware is the new term. And I wanted to just go over some things for safety reasons for yourself, and particularly if you have small children. When you're cooking, you have got to be extremely careful. Okay, let's take this pan for example. Let's say I'm sauteing some cabbage, which I'm probably going to do later today or tomorrow. In this pan, I've got this pan. You see how long this handle is on this pan? I got this hanging off here. Well, if I got a little bitty kid, or even if I'm just in a hurry trying to get to my sink, I can run by and actually tip that over. And then my legs are scalded, I'm scalded, somebody's hurt. So when you're cooking with pots and pans with handles, you want to move those handles. It's a weird thing to do, but it's for safety reasons. You want to pull them to the inside of the stove. And you always want to have a dish towel with you, what I call a kitchen towel with you. Now what you will see is when our moms, well, when my mom was coming up, they would keep theirs here. And that's how I do mine. I always have a towel right here when I'm cooking. When you start watching these chefs and celebrity chefs, they'll always have one right there in their apron. Well, I'm a home cook. I'm not a chef, so I don't always wear an apron. I rarely wear an apron. And that's probably true for most of you. So put a towel on you and assume everything is hot, whether it is or not. I know for a fact that this handle does not get hot, but I don't care. Before I touch this handle, I'm like this. Always do that. That's for safety reasons. Same thing with a cast iron skillet. You want those handles to go to the inside of the stove so nothing can happen if somebody's walking by. The same thing with a small pot like this. Your baby, you sitting up here, got some grits or something on the stove, your baby walks by and they're nosy, so they're trying to find out what's going on. They hit this thing and hot grits are all over your baby. If you're in a big stock pot, you're cooking boiling some water for some pasta or something, the wrong turn, all of this stuff can be all over you. So I wanted to share that with you and so you can be aware of the dangers. The kitchen is a fabulous place to be in, but there are some safety precautions that if you're not used to being in the kitchen, you might not recognize. And I want to encourage you to definitely make sure you don't have these handles hanging off your stove. Those handles are turned inward. And it's awkward, I know, but it's for safety reasons. It's for safety. Do it like this. Stay safe in the kitchen